Welcome to the Chopped Home Edition 5-ingredient basket challenge, hosted by Amanda at DittDott and Cynthia at Our Big's Adventure. This challenge also includes Snow Gardener 307, What's Up Family Home, Simply Wendy, Live, Love, and Bake, Adventures with the Ethingtons, and Grandma B's Busy Life, and of course, Penguin and the Chef. This is our challenge number 2. Now, I did a challenge the other night, and I ended up doing foil pack. Now, we're making this one a little harder for Chef Penguin because she doesn't know what other 2 items are in her basket. She let me pick them. So she has no idea what she's got in her basket for her 2 free items. Are you ready to start this challenge, Chef Penguin?
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, open your basket.
Okay.
Her 5 main ingredients that she's allowed are chicken breast, broccoli,
I see.
her potatoes. Those were her 3 mains. She got potatoes, chicken, and a green. And then you also get the 3 freebies is salt, pepper, and for her fat, she chose butter. Now for the 2 mystery items I stuck in there for her.
Because you didn't get to use it.
I gave her garlic. Yep, that's right, because I didn't get to use it in my challenge.
Yay!
And a soy ramen. 1 soy ramen packet.
One.
Well, I figured you only get 1. I only got 1 free item, so
That's right.
I picked 1 thing.
It's okay. We'll work with it.
So do you have any idea what you're going to make, or do you need a little time to think about it?
Give me a minute.
Okay. Bum 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 ba 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 bum 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 ba bum 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 boom boom. Time is up.
All right. I think I got
You
it.
think you got it? What are you gonna make?
I think I'm going to try to make chicken, obviously. Chicken, broccoli, and potato ramen skillet.
Ramen skillet. Okay. Okay, we'll be right back when she's ready to start.
Okay.
And we're back.
Okay. So I guess the first thing I need to do is I need to do something with my potatoes. So since I have to do a skillet and we only have a certain amount of time, I'm going to peel these and I'm going to cut them into small pieces.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do first. And I should have got the other cutting board with the little handy dandy.
Yeah, the one I used the other night.
Yeah, but that's all right.
And she's using that fantastic peeler that she got from Darlene McFate.
I love this thing.
It really peels like it's like the best peeler I think I've ever seen. And,
Sends them flying.
And that's saying something too, because I remember when I was a kid and we lived in town, my mom was always peeling potatoes. And for Mother's Day one year, there was a store called, I don't remember if it was Roots or Mies. The one that used to be at the mall.
There was a Roots and a Mies.
Okay, well, the one that had the upstairs, if you remember that one.
Sorry guys, mine is a little bit more informal because I don't actually have to do this. We're just doing it for it to be fun, to see whose turns out best.
Yeah. Long story short, I bought my mom an electric potato peeler, which was a handheld thing with a blade on it. She used it like 2 times and said that she loved me, but it took her longer with that thing than it did just using her peeling knife. But this thing here really peels. I mean, you can see it going to town.
It does. It just goes through this like butter.
Yeah, they fall right out too. As you can see, it just flips them right out. The old peeler we had would drag and catch them, and you'd have to peel them loose by hand. And I don't know what brand that is, but man, that's a good peeler.
I feel like I'm like one of those people sitting on the porch whittling wood back in the country. Old Dan Tucker was a fine old man, washed his face with frying pan, combed his hair with a wagon wheel, died of a toothache in his heel. Get out the way from old Dan Tucker, it's too late to get your supper.
Supper's over and the dishes.
Supper's over and dinner's cooking.
No,
old Dan Tucker just stands there looking.
No, supper's over and the dinner and dishes washed. Ain't nothing left but a piece of squash.
That's how I feel. I feel like I'm whittling wood, except...
You should be sitting out with Jed Clampett.
Yeah.
Whittling wood.
Except this is a lot easier than whittling wood. I need to just go through it like... You can see him just spitting spitting peeling everywhere.
Yeah, like I said, that's a really good peeler.
See, that fast.
Stainless steel, and it goes right through everything.
Yeah, that fast. I just don't have a garbage bowl.
Yeah, well, we'll get that cleaned up here.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. After all, they make messes on Chopped, right?
Yeah.
They spill things, they dump things.
Well, of course they do, because they got people there to clean it up for them.
Yeah. I got somebody clean it up for me, too.
Who?
It's called Chef.
Who? I can't do that. I'm the cameraman today.
Oh, okay.
That's against the cameraman's union.
Remember that when it comes time to testing something, to tasting?
Okay. It's cameraman's union. I can't clean up trash.
Yeah. Well, remember when it comes time to tasting the food, remember what you did to your cameraman?
Yeah, I gave you a bite of everything.
No, after you kept telling me no, I wasn't going to get
Yeah,
it.
it's because I was trying to get everything on the fork for you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. One of our subscribers made a comment about when you were trying to get everything on the fork.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I kept wanting to scream, use a knife. You know how they like a fork and then take a knife to help push it up there. She was like, use a knife.
I didn't have a knife. I didn't need one.
Try to get everything up there.
Everything was so tender. I never even thought about having a knife to try to get anything on there because it was just fall apart tender.
It was very tender, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need this much potato, but considering you only gave me one, well, I'll just cut it all up and see what I need because I really don't know. Right now, I just don't know.
Neither to say that those foil packs got totally devoured that night, even though there was some extra vegetables and stuff in there more than what we really needed because it was so darn good. Just had to add a little more salt and pepper to it at the table, and that's really all it needed. The pepper and onion flavor really got down into that chicken meat. You could taste it.
So I'm just going to cut these up kind of small so they'll cook faster.
But that trick I did with serrating the chicken one way on one side and the other way on the other side, that really works good, especially like if you're making chicken sandwiches and you're putting seasoning in them. That way the seasoning gets down into the chicken meat itself instead of just on the outside, because a lot of times when you just season chicken on the outside, the flavor kind of comes off. We both ate all of it.
I need something to put my potatoes in, probably.
Okay.
Take a break a minute.
We'll be right back, guys.
Okay, I have all my potatoes cut up. I just cut them up in small pieces so it wouldn't take forever for them to cook. So, and I'm getting ready to chop up my broccoli. But I'm going to go ahead and turn my pan on so I can get some of my butter in it so I can start cooking the potatoes because they'll take a little bit longer than the broccoli will.
Butter potatoes.
Butter potatoes.
Yeah.
Everything's better with butter.
That's one of the things we get from the Chinese restaurant every now and then, butter fried potatoes.
Yeah. Everything's better with butter, right?
Mm-hmm. Should I tell them about what Pippi sent us?
The message?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen at Peaceful Potato Yoga, if you haven't checked her out yet, check her channel out, sent us a message and really liked the chop we did on the first one and had a good idea for us. She wanted us to do a chopped...
Your chair squeaking.
A chopped edition that... Your chair squeaking. A chopped edition that we do here, but the viewers get to pick what we use. So we've been thinking about it and discussing it back and forth. So when we figure out the parameters exactly of what we'll do, like we might pick 5 different proteins and 5 different greens and 5 different starches and how many of what things we get to use. We'll
let them vote on it.
Yeah, we'll let you guys vote on it and have Penguin make one thing and I'll make another thing, and then we'll eat it and we'll judge which one we think turned out the best, and then we'll let you guys vote on which dish you think would be the best. So that might be something we'll be doing here in the near future. You think?
Be good if I take the top off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Next week though, we have I think 3 or 4 recipe videos that we're going to be doing. Those are going to be a couple of them is going to be requested videos by Mama Didi and Sarah Jane at Sarah Jane's Journey. So I'm going to do my best to try to fulfill a couple of their requests. A couple of the things I've never made before, so it'll be a learning lesson for all of us.
Yeah, new for us too, because I've never made anything that she's going to make. Yeah,
I know I have garlic, but I'm going to let these cook a little bit before I add my garlic, because I don't want my garlic to burn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let these cook a little bit. Keep an eye on them while I cut up my broccoli.
I can see them right here.
See what?
The potatoes.
Don't look at my taters. Not fair. I don't like the hard stem pieces.
Yeah, I don't. Unless it's steamed broccoli or something where they really get soft, I have not much on those either.
Well, this is going to be, regardless, when I eat it, I'm going to have to pick the broccoli out anyway. Chef can eat broccoli, but I can't. If I do, I'm going to be really sick all night.
That's the fact.
I can have like soup or something that's got broccoli in it. As long as it's just a tiny bit of broccoli, I'm usually okay. But if it has more than that, then yeah, I'll be very, very, like, almost go to the emergency room sick. And I don't want that. Besides, with my thyroid issue, this is considered a calciferous vegetable, this and cauliflower. So with having thyroid disorder, I'm not supposed to have calciferous vegetables anyway. So that kind of does away with all that.
If you hear a little noise in the background going on, that's because we have Little House on the Prairie playing on the TV in the living room.
Love that show.
Yeah, like I said, we don't have satellite or cable out here where we live, but I finally found it for a more reasonable price, so I bought the whole series. So
yeah, I think they saw it in a haul.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put my broccoli over here.
I thought that's the bowl you were putting the chicken in.
I'm gonna put my broccoli there. It's okay. I'm doing the cooking over here. It's fine. Trying to let these potatoes take longer. So I'm gonna let them fry up. Oh, and you guys know we never find anything at the Dollar Tree. Well, we had to go to town today. On the way back, I asked Chef if he could run into the Dollar Tree, and he did, to find a couple of things that I had. Because from watching all of you guys in your Dollar Tree hauls, it's like I make a list. So Chef did go in and he found some stuff, but one of the things, well, two of the things that he found that we wasn't expecting is they had little dog, I mean, they're cheap, mind you, it's the Dollar Tree, but Halloween costumes for dogs for $1.
Very small dogs.
Yeah, only for very small dogs. They didn't have any for bigger dogs, but still.
Well, let's put it this way. We already tried him on Pudu, and you know how big he is, and I bought him largest, which is the largest they had, and they just fit.
Yeah, so it's not,
it's more for
obviously
toy.
It's not true to size.
Yeah, it's more for toy dogs. Pudu only weighs like 13.5 pounds, so.
Okay, so I've got 3 chicken breasts in here, and I don't know. How big are they? No, there's 2.
Yeah, I thought there was one huge one.
There's one small one and one humongous one.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I probably won't use both of them. I'll probably use 1.5. So, we'll see. I wish I could have more ingredients.
Yeah.
Because I could turn this into something even better. Potatoes are smelling good.
Well, if you could have more ingredients, what would you put in it?
I would definitely put onion in it. I would put either some lemongrass and ginger, lemongrass or ginger or both.
Chinese spice?
No.
No?
I wouldn't do Chinese spice because it's too powerful and it would take over too many of the other flavors.
Yeah, so. That's really sad too because I have a whole big thing of lemongrass growing outside.
Well, you could have gave me lemongrass. Yeah.
That's something we're going to try to do in the future.
But I'm glad you gave me garlic.
Whether we tape it or not, though, I don't know. I have so much lemongrass growing out there. My stalks are not very big around, but I must have at least 100 of them. That basket, it's like a 10-gallon basket that I filled full of dirt and planted in, and it just took it over. I'm going to try to figure out how you mush it down and make it into the paste, because we buy the paste, and it's like $3.99 for a little 3-ounce tube or 4-ounce tube of that paste.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and cook it all up.
Okay.
I know I only have 1 pack of ramen, but that's okay. It'll still be good.
And welcome back to Chop. Chef Penguin is in the midst of making her chicken, potato, broccoli, ramen skillet on her 5-ingredient challenge.
Okay, so I'm going to take the lid off of my potatoes. So I'm going to adjust my heat a little bit. And Now I'm going to take my chicken because my chicken needs to go in next. So I'm going to season my chicken. Going to get some salt. I don't want to use tons of salt. I know I only have one thing of the ramen, but I know that those little seasoning packets can be a little salty sometimes. So I'm doing pepper. And then, thank goodness for garlic.
Yeah, I wish I'd have had some.
So that's why you gave me garlic, right? Because you didn't have any?
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw a little garlic on there to try to
infuse some flavor.
Just a little. I wish I could get some juice out of there, but I can't. Not without spilling the whole thing. So, just to get a little garlic around our chicken. Mm-hmm. Like Walk with Yan. I miss that show. He's probably not alive anymore.
I don't know.
Walk with Yan. That was back in the day. That was like a long time ago.
Yeah, that was Bob Ross era.
Yeah, Bob Ross was good too. You still hear about Bob Ross though, but you never hear about Walk with Yan.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna push my potatoes off to the side a little bit, and I'm gonna dump in my chickie in there. And another thing I'm gonna do, I can't imagine, because even me, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what am I doing? I can imagine having to be on like a real camera on TV, and they're actually, yeah,
it'd be difficult.
You're having to make stuff like that, knowing that all of America's watching you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be a little bit stressful.
And lights and all the people moving around behind the scenes.
Yeah, that would be very, very stressful, I think. So here it's not too bad. It's a lot more casual because we love all of our subscribers.
Yes,
and
we do.
Welcome to our new subscribers coming in.
And like I said, this is a collab challenge. You can check out the first video I made where I made my foil pack. And you can check out everybody else's.
Yeah.
Amanda DittDott, Cynthia at Our Big's Adventure.
Yeah.
Snow Gardener 307, What's Up Family Home, Simply Wendy, Live, Love, and Bake, Adventures with the Ethingtons, and Grandma B's Busy Life. And we'll have all their links in our drop-down box on this video also.
Yeah, we sure will.
Check them out, guys.
Because I think up to date, I've seen just about everybody's, but like I said, we've been busy all day.
There were still like 2 more people who hadn't did them, or 3.
2 or 3 that I haven't seen yet. If they're going to be able to do them. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do them or not. Like I said, mine wasn't, I didn't have to do one, but I just told Chef it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, since we both cook, so.
So, something simple, like simple meals, if everybody gets in a pinch at night or something like that and you need something quick.
Right.
Be something quick to go to. Of course, it's not all food, fancy food like it is when you're watching the chopped TV show.
But like I said, that's another video we got coming up.
I need to cover this and let it cook with the lid on for a few minutes.
I wouldn't say I'm a typical prepper, but
you are. I'm not, but you are, because
we actually have a pantry in the next room that was already built in this house. It's just a real small corner pantry.
Because you remember the first big tub of pantry food that you wanted to buy at Walmart?
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you want that for? Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
I argued with him about it.
But I bought it anyway. But anyway, we have a pantry. It's from the floor to the ceiling, and it's about 3 feet deep in the middle. It's a corner pantry. And we use it. I put things in our cabinets, which you can see in the kitchen, but I rotate that stock out with the stuff that's in the pantry for emergencies. I don't keep things like we're going to bug out for a year, but I keep 2 or 3 months worth of emergency food and stuff in there.
He had a coffee can. Don't let him fool you. He had a coffee can, and it was a metal one. And in this coffee can, he had a roll of toilet paper. He had candles. He had set up something so that if we got stuck in the car or trapped in the car, that we could burn the toilet paper inside the can and stay warm.
I made a teepee heater and kept in the can thing.
Yeah, so don't fool anybody.
But one day I was going to show everybody our prepper pantry and pull everything out and show them what we keep, because I know people like that stuff. And I thought, well, along with that, I might do a prepper meal to show what you can make just using a few of the ingredients that you keep in a prepper pantry, but make it like it's really going to taste good. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, which I think is a great idea.
Right. And then, like, I keep other things around, too. I have I have my Ryobi fan and that inverter we showed you, and I have a Ryobi lantern, plus I have 3 actual Coleman fuel lanterns. I have a 3-burner Coleman stove I keep for emergencies besides camping. I have a...
that buddy heater that you have, does that run on...
That runs on propane,
okay.
The small cans of propane. I got a Mr. Buddy heater, and that one I showed you, I just got at the yard sale, the Mr. Heater for emergencies. And I got something coming in the mail, which I can't mention what it is yet.
No, not yet, but it's on its way.
Yeah, it's something that preppers would really be able to use a lot, and people who just worry about, not all of us can afford a Generac. We'd love to have a Generac. We've looked at them before, but we can't afford one.
That's part about it is you didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know all about that later on, but like I said, we'd all love to have a Generac for emergency standby running off of propane or running off of gas. But we, 80-90% of America cannot afford one of those. So you do what you got to do. Like I said, the little $50 inverter would make a big difference. This thing I got coming would make an even bigger difference if in an emergency situation. But back to the show we're doing right now.
It's not formally a show, but it is. It is, but it's not. It is for you guys, but it's the Penguin Happy Hour Show.
Friday night with the Penguin.
Yeah. So let me tell you a joke. I used to ride on a motorcycle with my daddy, and my mom told my daddy that he would drive too fast. So one day we were going down the road, and I told Daddy, slow down, Daddy, slow down. So Daddy slowed down a little bit. We went down the road a little bit further, and I said, slow down, Daddy, Mommy's going to be mad. So Daddy slowed down a minute. I said, Daddy, slow down a little bit. When I asked Daddy the 3rd time, he got really mad. You know what happened then?
What happened?
Daddy, hit the gas! Slow down, Daddy! Slow down! Can you tell I'm bored?
Pooh's laying on the floor looking at you like you're crazy. That's what he's doing.
Slow down, Daddy! Slow down! You get it?
Yeah, I got
You
it.
probably don't get it. That's all right.
It's really starting to smell good in here, though, with the chicken and the potato and the butter and the garlic.
Yeah. No applause, please. Just throw money.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they used to say all the time? No applause, just throw money. Okay, my chicken's about all done, but I'm going to season a little bit more. And I'm going to keep the lid off because I want things to start browning up now. So, do a little bit more pepper. It smells really good. I'd eat it just like this.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Chicken and taters. Yep, chicken and taters. And another spoon of garlic. Because why? Because I can. That's why.
Yeah.
I can throw garlic in here because you didn't have any and I do.
Yeah, I was nice. I gave you garlic.
Yes, you did give me garlic. Alright, so I'm just going to let that sit here and do its thing, and I'm going to throw my broccoli in. The broccoli was washed, so it's clean.
Yeah.
It's bug-free. I'm going to let it cook a little bit, too.
Well, you guys know I have the container garden outside, and basically I planted peppers and bell peppers, sweet peppers, some green onions, some baby choy, and tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes. Next year, if I get time and I get some more yard fenced off, I'm thinking about putting an in-ground garden in. I'm going to have less tomatoes and peppers, of course, but I'm planning on having a more variety of vegetables. So, we shall see.
Come here, Rocky. Come here.
Oh, Pooh don't like that.
No, he's jealous.
Yeah, he's very jealous.
Rocky, come here. Come here. You want to come out? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Rocky. Let everybody see you. Come here. Come here. Nobody gets to see you ever. Move, Boone. This is our old guy. And yes, I'll wash my hands. I'm going to keep him away from the food. Say hi. Everybody say hi, Rocky.
Hi, Rocky.
You going to say hi to everybody on the camera?
Rocky can't hear me. He's one of our...
Yeah, he can't hear very well, and he can't see real great. He's about 14.
Yeah, he's almost deaf now.
But he still goes.
Yeah.
So, you going to get down now? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a good boy. Okay. Going to put him down. And I would bring up one of the others, but they're all in cozying in the living room, so I'm going to wash my hands real quick. So I'm going to...
I want to see you pick up Sandy and show her.
No. We'll be right back, guys.
Yep. And we're back to chop.
Hey, everybody. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to... I got to cook the ramen.
Yeah, got to cook the ramen.
We don't drag out a pan around here when we do ramen. I don't know about you guys, but I have a thing of water in here. And yes, water is a free item. Even on Chop, whenever they're cooking something, they have to cook their pasta and their rice and their noodles. They have to use water. So I just got water in here. And I'm going to stick my noodles in there. And I'm just going to... The microwave's right here. Just toss this in the microwave. Set it for 5 minutes. So, okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, ramen is cooking, and other than our garlic, our salt, and our pepper, this is the only seasoning we're going to get. But these are usually pretty powerful for seasonings.
I intentionally grabbed the soy one because we have chicken and we have beef and we have piccata chicken.
That was a good choice.
But I thought the soy would go well with what she had, so that's why I picked that for her.
Oh, and you guys remember a haul we did a while back? I said I saw these at Sam's Club, but I didn't buy them. And we saw them last year, too, and I didn't get them. Well, this time the fall bug bit me. They were sitting on an end cap. I think it was $6.98, and it's a 24-ounce bag. It's the Flipz pumpkin spice-covered pretzels. So I went ahead and got these this time. And Chef doesn't like things that are real powerfully spiced up like pumpkin stuff. But these are just perfect. And I don't know, you guys probably can't see what that looks like. Can you see what it looks like?
Yeah.
These are really, 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 really good.
They are good. I had a few of them earlier.
So if you guys have not tried these, I would highly recommend getting yourself some, because if you want the flavor of fall in your mouth, try Flipz. They're really good.
They really are good.
Yeah.
I don't know about where it is where you guys are at today, but today here it was like so hot. So hot.
Miserable.
We run that zucchini bread up to the doctor and stopped at Sam's on the way back to get chickens for the kids and other stuff, and it felt like it was 120 degrees outside. It was terrible.
Miserable.
So on the way home, we stopped in one of the local gas stations where they have the freeze drinks, the frozen drinks you pump into the cups, and I asked her what she wanted, and Penguin said that just mix it up for me.
I wanted anything but blue raspberry.
Yeah, she doesn't like blue raspberry. So I'm still working on mine. You see, I got just a little bit left. I just got the cherry and the frozen Coke is what I got. Well, the gas station I stopped at now has like 18 frozen flavors. They had Mountain Dew, they had Coke, they had cherry, they had blue raspberry, they had Sprite.
Bubblegum.
They had bubblegum, they had mango cream, they had orange and cream, they had plain orange.
And the list goes on.
Yeah, I put about 11 different flavors in her
Frozen
cup.
Sprite.
Yeah, frozen Sprite. I put about 11 different flavors in her cup. I just mixed them all up. Oh, pina colada.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Pina colada.
Yeah, frozen pina colada. It was really good. But
yeah.
I mixed them all up in her cup for her. I just put, like an inch of everything and then went back and filled it back up again. And we're back.
Okay, guys, I got my ramen out of the microwave now and drained off pretty much all of the liquid from it. I didn't drain off everything, though, because I want to have a little bit of liquid left. So I think my potatoes, my broccoli, and my chicken is all done. So, how do I want to do this? What's the best way to do this? What's the best way to do this? Okay. Here goes nothing. Okay. Putting that in. And in goes my seasoning, and I'm going to sprinkle my seasoning all over. The seasoning, if you guys have never had this, it has a lot of ginger smell to it. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good smells in this.
Yeah, it smells really good right now.
Soy ramen pack. Can you smell it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We like getting the soy ones, and we'll like mix them. Take a chicken and a soy, or pork and a soy, and mix them together.
Really good. It really does smell really good.
Yeah. Because like if you cook 2 ramen soups and then it puts both packages of seasoning in it, it's like overpowering.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do it this way, one's not the same as the other. So
get this all mixed up. Yeah. All the liquid. I left a little liquid in to help kind of break up the seasoning packet, but it's all, the liquid is all absorbed now. So I think it's pretty much done.
okay, are you ready to plate?
I think I'm ready to plate it.
Okay, guys.
Yes, I am.
We'll be right back. 3, 2, 1. Hands up. And that's the end of the challenge. Time's up.
Aw, man.
Oh, man.
Didn't get my sticks
You
in.
didn't get your chopsticks in.
That's all right. Utensils don't count, right?
Yeah, the utensils don't count.
Okay.
So let's see what we got here. Scoot you guys up a little closer.
That is my chicken, broccoli, potato, soy ramen skillet.
Soy ramen skillet.
Garlicky soy ramen skillet.
It smells really, really good. If you guys can get a close up there. The potato's brown, the chicken brown. Everything's got a really good look to it.
Smells good, but I don't know how it's going to taste. I guess I'm going to find out.
You know, find out what it tastes like. Go ahead.
I'm going to try a piece of chicken
Go
first.
ahead.
Chicken is very, very tender. Very tender. A little noodle. Well, I had some potato.
Yeah, that's why she stuck the chopsticks in it, because she knows I don't know how to use them. So I can't have any.
You'll be really surprised.
Really good.
For no more seasoning than we had. That garlic really comes out. And the soy in that ramen. So you did a good job picking that.
Oh, you did a good job cooking it.
No, it's really, really good. Really good, guys.
Yeah.
You want a quick meal? It didn't seem quick because we were, as always, taping, but...
Right. Well, that's the end of our Chop Challenge number 2. We want to thank Amanda at DittDott and Cynthia at Our Big's Adventures for this collab, and go check out all the other collabs.
And this piece of broccoli is calling my name, so guys say a prayer for me because I have to eat it because I love broccoli.
Remember what it does to you.
But I love broccoli.
Well, like we always say at the end of our videos,
it's what's for dinner.
see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.